Hello there, my name's Stuart Harper and I'm Head of Physics here at Bristol Grammar School. So why might you want to study physics? Well, there are lots of very good reasons. It might be part of your future career options, you might enjoy a challenge and find the intellectual stimulation of this subject incredibly enjoyable, or you might just have this question of why do things happen the way they happen? And hopefully this will answer some of those questions for you. So what do we study here? Well, at Bristol Grammar we follow the OCR A Physics A level. OCR do 2 A levels, we do Physics A. The course is a really nice broad brush of what physics is, and you go into a lot more depth than you did at GCSE to learn about how the universe works. Some of the topics you'll study are going to be very much relatable to everyday life, such as how materials behave or how motors work, but we also look at the extremes, such as quantum physics, nuclear and particle physics, and astrophysics and cosmology. On top of that, we organise as many trips as we can to make the experience of doing A-level physics as enjoyable as possible and take you out of the classroom. This is an example of a trip we run each year to the Diamond Light Source, which is Europe's largest synchrotron, and it's a facility in Oxfordshire where they accelerate electrons to close to the speed of light and then use the radiation to image very small structures. Here's another one. We also every year, at least once, take a team to the House of Lords, and this is for a debate on various aspects of engineering with the all-party parliamentary engineering group. And this particular debate was on hydrogen fuel as a future energy source. In addition to that, we have some clubs at the school which are very A-level specific, and this one is High Spark. It's a cosmic ray detector club. At the school we've built a cosmic ray detector on the roof. Here it is. And as cosmic rays come down from space, they hit the atmosphere and create these showers, which you can see there on the screen, and we then detect them using our detector and compare that data to other detectors all over the world, and the students then compile their own research and projects and might investigate aspects of cosmic rays that they're interested in. Once they've done that, we take them to the High Spark conference, which is held at Bristol University, and you can see a team here, and students can of course win prizes and share their findings with students from other schools. On top of that, we've also got an astronomy club. Inside that white dome, we have a robotic telescope, which we use to take images of all sorts of fantastic things. And on the right, you can see one of our optical telescopes, which we use to look at things like the planets, the moon, etc. And here are some of the images we've taken, all with the BGS telescopes. We're now going to go over to some of our students and hear their opinions.
So I studied physics at BGS in year 11 and I really enjoyed it, so I just thought studying it next year would be like the right thing to do to pursue this. But I also really enjoy understanding how things work, so physics seemed like the right subject to do to understand things further.
I really enjoyed like astrophysics and GCSE physics, so I thought it would be a good thing to do to study at A level and also like find out in more detail about the other different topics.
Well, this year in A-level I really enjoyed how in the physics course we go into much more depth, and this allows we're allowed to model concepts, and this allows me to grasp them better, but also the use of mathematics as well. It allows you to almost get a much better understanding of like applying this to like real world circumstances.
I really like all the practical stuff we do at A-level physics, especially at BGS, which has such like great facilities and equipment. It's just really interesting for everything we learn in the lessons to actually be shown to us physically, and you can demonstrate a lot of the concepts that we learn about as well.
So when I'm going to university, I'm planning on studying physics, so obviously this course is going to be very relevant to me, so the skills and concepts I learn are going to be directly applicable to what I'm studying at university. But also the skills from practical work and the analytical skills from analysing data and stuff is going to be very useful in the future, like no matter what career I go into.
I would like to study maths at uni, and I think it would be really beneficial because it shows the more applied side of maths. There's also quite a big crossover between theoretical physics and mechanics, so I think that would be really interesting to go into more detail at university.